My name is Anthony Sparzo. I am co-founder of Phoenix Rising Interventions and Court Advocacy Services. I started off in this field about 15 years ago, fresh out of addiction myself, about 28 to 30 years, both alcohol and drug addiction. Went back to school at the request, actually, of one of my best friends who said, you'd make a great counselor. I thought at the moment that he said it, I thought he was out of his mind. But the more I thought about it, the more I really got into the idea that I could help somebody. And what really stuck with me was, can I help them avoid the road I just got off of? And how insane it was and how close to dying I went. And most of all the lives I took down, during my run. And I was doing an addiction studies program. Halfway through, my professor says, so what are you gonna do with your life? And I'm like, looking at him like, what are you, crazy, man? I wanna be a counselor, more than anything. This will be my first opportunity to have a career, regardless of what I had done up until that point. I never had a career. And it felt really good to be, chasing that through school and stuff. And it really hit me that, my heart has always been for those without a voice, with those without a vision, or guidance. Social work seemed like the perfect opportunity for me to get all of that out and put it into a career helping others. I was alone, completely alone when I got sober. I had nobody. I had no financial, I had no spiritual, I had no physical, no mental help whatsoever. There was nobody there for me. It was the loneliest time I've ever had. It was the scariest time I've ever had. I never was in more fear than that time. And just like I said earlier, about really wanting to make sure that somebody didn't go down the same path as me, well, the same applies. And that is, I didn't want to see somebody have to do it alone. And I don't know where that fire comes from, let's be honest. It's just there. It's there for the human spirit, so that the human spirit can live again, and when that person lives, so do I. It's not for me, but I certainly get a rush out of it when I see somebody take back their life. So I always look at anybody I work with, it's a collaboration. We're working to identify the things in their life that are taking them down and causing the relapse, yeah? Well, as we're doing that, we're also being taught. I'm being taught by them. That gives me fire. Because I'm getting that energy that they're teaching me something. They're keeping me aware of what's going on the streets. I mean, I've been retired for 15 plus years, and I still know what time it is out there because I listen. And you know what? Too many people don't listen, and that keeps the fire going. They keep the fire going, and I get the fire burning in them. It's just an exchange of righteous energy so that we can all survive this, together.